A question is looming over Lexington tonight. Why can't the public or even the city council see a report? Metro shut down its trains and its buses at 11 o'clock today. VRE and Mark never even got started. Amtrak didn't let anything go southbound. Yeah, Michelle, I'm going to come back to you in just a moment. I apologize for interrupting, but we did just tell people a moment ago that we had one report that there was a survivor and another report that everyone on board had died.
This is the snow that's falling. Let me brush this off, and you can see underneath it, it's just ice and packed snow, and this is where students have to actually walk
and show you what I'm talking about. I'm using this high-powered flashlight so you can see, because this is the only light. This is one of these transformer power poles right here. It is actually, the weight of it is hanging from the power lines right now. And ironically, this is an anonymous viewer saying she wants more news and forecasts from us and not fashion lessons.
If you go out in the cold weather and don't have sense enough to put on a coat, then you should freeze.
Well, that was certainly chilly. A late morning accident on a dangerous and deadly stretch of Highway 68 claims the lives of a woman and her daughter. In fact, once we had his name, it took us less than 3 minutes to find him on the denied list of the U.S. Commerce Department.
¿Por qué entro los Estados Unidos? ¿Es trabajo, es dinero, es qué? Las dos.
Yoga classes or Pilates.
All right. I'm hoping not for the yoga or Pilates on that list. Okay.
Now you realize if you don't make this,
you have to pay him $40.
We get nothing, so you got to go the whole way, all right?
We don't need that.
Well, no, it's not with all the other 90s. We'd like to break from it. Maybe a low 80s a couple of days.
Well, it's 80 degrees right now. That helps a little bit, doesn't it?
Okay, but not at 11 o'clock at night.
That's true.
You see the moon right there. Just to show you how powerful this was, it completely tore the roof and the ceiling off of this home. We are also getting word from the National Weather Service out of Louisville that is now an F3 tornado. But I see all these people protecting our border. How is it that so many are getting here?
It's sheer numbers.
Explain why you supported this, got behind it, and what the process was to get it done. What would it mean to win that award?
I want to kick Brooks and Dunn. I recorded the entire album.
Could you tell me how you really feel? After 6 days of deliberations, jurors returned one verdict, but still have 2 more to go in the trial surrounding a diet drug settlement case. I want to see if we can pull that cord over there and get a little closer to those, because he's jumping around already. Dan Reefer in an inflatable, maybe at 6 o'clock. Stay tuned. The motion that brought Lee Boyd Malveaux out from Fairfax County to Prince William County has not come up yet, and that is a sealed motion. We'll learn later what that's all about. We'll also learn if Malveaux will testify or invoke his Fifth Amendment right. More than 2,500 Kentucky adults are watched over by the state because no one else can care for them. And the state's auditor says that the personal, medical, and financial needs of those people are not being met. And tonight's top story at 6. Action News 36 political reporter Greg Stoudemire has more on the troubles with helping Kentucky's wards of the state. A murder trial surrounding the abuse and death of a 2-year-old Central Kentucky girl got underway today, and immediately prosecutors and defense attorneys started painting very different pictures about the accused. Now, authorities say that Ronnie Crabtree and his ex-girlfriend, B.J. Brinegar, abused and ultimately caused the death of Brinegar's daughter, Callie. Each one blames the other for that death. Crabtree's attorney says that Brinegar was neglectful of her children and even tried to give them away. Brinegar's attorney says that Crabtree ran from the apartment when Callie stopped breathing. An autopsy revealed that she died from asphyxiation, but the prosecutor claims medical examination shows signs of abuse as well. High school graduation is a major milestone, and tonight hundreds of Fayette County seniors received their diplomas. Among them was a young man who truly overcame all odds to get there. Action News 36's Erica Harsh is live in the studio with his story. Erica? While robots are helping with several healthcare issues these days, most of the time they cannot help patients in their own homes. But that may soon change, and if it does, it would truly improve the quality of life for a lot of people. We have the details in today's Your Health Report. A Kentucky patient is part of an experimental new treatment to control high blood pressure, and what we're learning from him, we're passing on to you. Ahead on Action News 36 at 5:30, an update on his progress. Did you know 73 million Americans have high blood pressure, and about 1/3 of them don't even know they have it? Uncontrolled high blood pressure can lead to a stroke, can lead to a heart attack, heart failure, and kidney failure. Now, back in November, we told you about an experimental new treatment to control high blood pressure. In our top story at 5:30, a progress report with a Kentucky patient who was part of that experiment. Action News 36's Michelle Roush has his story. It's time to share some of your thoughts in our Viewers' Voice segment. We got an email from Bernie saying, I'd love to see a viewer's poll on just how many people have actually read the Constitution or the Bill of Rights in this election time. Anonymous email, someone saying we have cicadas in Richmond. Another one here complaining about street cleaners and the price of gas. That's coming from Barbara here. Now, if you have something to say to us, you can email us like these folks did, or you can call us. Here's how you do that. Action News 36 has team coverage of this winter storm. Reporter David Zimmerman is going to tell us about accidents and tie-ups out on some of our roadways. Reporter Kelly Wilson has the efforts to keep our roads safe for drivers. And Storm Team Chief Meteorologist John James, of course, has the forecast, and that's where we want to begin. John? All right, John, thank you. As this system moved in, parked cars like this one right here started getting iced over. I just spent about a minute trying to clear a little bit of ice off of this windshield. The cars that were out on the road actually moving, well, they were having trouble as well because there are a lot of slick spots out there. Action News 36's Dave Zimmerman now joins us live with more on how the roads are looking and the types of accidents that he saw today. David? Just because some of the roads are slippery, that doesn't mean crews haven't been out there trying to address the problem. Action News 36's Kelly Wilson now joins us live from the salt garage, telling us what the crews are up to and what kind of salt they've spread, how much salt they've spread. Kelly? Before I head inside, shed the coat, and rejoin Carl, I want to let you know that there are several ways that you can keep track of the storm. You can stay with us right here on Action News 36. You can also go online or watch our 24-hour weather channel.